Hey guys, Jerry Beerman with Conduit, and today our podcast guest is a good friend of mine, Don Kennedy. Don Kennedy is the owner, operator of ProMaster Home Repair. Hey guys, Jerry with our Conduit Podcast. I got my good buddy on, Don Kennedy with ProMaster. Don, welcome.
Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate you having me.
So what the listeners don't know is that you and I actually are very good friends, and we have been communicating via an app that we love called Voxer for, I don't know, Don, a lot of years. So
Yeah.
I don't get to see your face as often as I'd like to see it, but I do hear your voice frequently.
Well, what's important about that, there's a lesson right in that is that busy people
Yeah.
have a lot of difficulty syncing up a time to have a conversation or even get together for a cup of coffee or lunch or whatever. I mean, especially if you're a dude that likes to get things done. And so I found that app, it's just that delayed walkie-talkie app. So whether you use Voxer or use something else, it's fantastic for you to be able to stay in touch with the people you care about and the people that are there to support you. Because as you know, at any stage of your business, whether you're a solopreneur or you're a CEO of a large organization, it's a lonely racket, right? Running a business. And so you need to stay connected with your buddies down in the foxhole to provide encouragement, work through problems, and just have friends, right? Because you're working all the time. You don't have time for friendships.
That's right. Yeah, it's so true. And so again, for the conduit membership, one of the things that you and I've talked about is like, the conversations that might be interesting for them to hear today. And you already hit on a big piece of it, is that entrepreneurship, being a business owner, is incredibly lonely. A lot of terms that I've learned from you, that it's lonely, that it's a blood sport, that resonate, I'm sure, with a lot of the listeners. But one of the things that you can do with technology, and with Voxer specifically, I'm an early riser, so Don will occasionally get a Vox from me at 4:45 a.m. And
Before he gets in the pool, usually 3 days a week, I have a boxer from Jerry at 4 a.m.
yeah, yeah. So again, I can do a mind dump. Sometimes it's just I need to vent, and it's like, Don, let me just get something off my chest. And a lot of times it's us just kind of bantering back and forth of specific business challenges. So I feel for owners that don't have people like you in their life, that you can be like, very people that have a lot of experience, which we're going to learn about today about you, Don, and people that aren't afraid to share their opinion. One of the things that you do really well with me is you challenge my belief system, and we have a relationship where you say it frequently, and I always tell you, you don't have to say things like, "Hey Jerry, take this with a grain of salt," or just flush this Vox, but you frequently will preface your strong opinions
Man,
with,
I've been trying for years to offend you, and I have yet to do it. It's like I'll be really candid with you and you with me, and I think, oh man, after I say that, he might defriend me after this, but you have unusually thick skin. And I think that's critical when you're in business. You got to at least have one other person that's willing to tell you the truth.
well, and my skin is thick through as you build calluses, right? I've got a lot of emotional calluses built over
Right.
time, but it's predicated on my belief system that somebody actually loves and cares about me. And so if I smell or sense that somebody doesn't give a damn about me, I am not receptive to their opinions and insight. So
That makes sense.